These are the notes over multiplying mixed numbers. So yesterday we did multiplying fractions, and then today we're multiplying mixed numbers, which is still a fraction. So fill in the top ones, and I know that it doesn't really line up well with the lines that are there, but step one is to make the mixed numbers into improper fractions, and then you cross cancel and then multiply, and then you simplify if needed. So really the only difference between this and what we did yesterday is this first step of making them into improper fractions. So if you look at example number 1, hang on. So, to make 3 1/12 into an improper fraction, you multiply 3 times 12 and then add 1. So 3 times 12 is 36, and then 36 plus 1 would make it 37. And I don't really have a lot of space to write this, so I'm just going to write over it. 37 twelfths, the denominator stays the same. And then it's being multiplied by 6. And anytime you have a whole number, you put it over 1. So it'd be 6 over 1. And then cross-canceling, that's where you look diagonally and see if there's anything that can be reduced. So with 37 and 1, you can't, but with the 12 and the 6, you can cross this out and make it a 1, because 6 will go into both. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. And then you have, just multiply straight across. So 37 times 1 is 37. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So you have 37 over 2. And then you can leave it as an improper fraction if you want, or you can change it into a mixed number. And if you change it into a mixed number, it would be 2 goes into 37 18 times, and that would get you 36. So there's 1 left over, and your denominator stays 2. Okay, 5 1/4. Changing that to a improper fraction. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1, so 21 fourths. And then 1 4/7. So 1 times 7, 7. And then 7 plus 4 would turn it into 11 sevenths. You can cross cancel. The 4 and 11 have to stay the same, but the 7 and the 21, 7 will go into both of those. So this changes to a 1, and this would change to a 3. So now you have 3 fourths and 11 over 1. You can rewrite it if you want to. It's just a pain to write with this mouse, so I'm not going to. And then you multiply across. So 3 times 11 is 33. And then 4 times 1 is 4. 33 over 4. Simplifying it, there's nothing that'll go into both of those, so it's technically in simplest form, but it's as an improper fraction. So if you wanted to change it to a mixed number, which I'm not requiring, but it would be 8 1/4. 4 goes into 33 8 times, which gets you to 32, which means there's 1 left over. In these boxes that are right here, I'm going to have you work out some example problems. And then you're going to check them with me. So on this page, I'm going to pause it and erase all this, but on this page, pick 3 problems to work out and do it in those 3 boxes that I just circled on the other page, and then have me check the answers, and then you can move on and glue them in your notebook. You're going to move on to do the Google form after you finish this. Okay, there you go. If you for some reason wrote in those 3 boxes, just flip it over and work out 3 of the 4 problems on the back. But again, let me check them before you glue it in your notebook.